Welcome to The Complete Teacher, 101 meaningful, bite-sized professional development lessons, each coming with thought-provoking titles, relevant, inspiring quotes, helpful text with anecdotes, data, and wisdom, and action steps. Lesson 27. Want to improve? Do what works. Albert Einstein says, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. There are many influential names in education. Few are bigger than Robert Marzano. In What Works in Schools, Translating Research into Action, Marzano highlights areas of focus in a straightforward way that lives up to the book's title. He boils it down to 5 topics, ordered by most influential in terms of achieving academic improvement in schools. When you take his list of 5 into consideration, you will see that they apply to both the school at large as well as the individual classroom. Not to be confused with Marzano's classroom instruction that works, which looks at specific applications for a number of research-based strategies. These are Marzano's ideas for school improvement as applied to the classroom. First, guaranteed and viable curriculum. This is the greatest indicator for a successful school. Unfortunately, some schools can't promise all students access to a practical curriculum, often because they can't staff properly credentialed teachers or they already have teachers who are ineffective. If students don't all have access to the same content, knowledge, and skills in every classroom, it will be extremely difficult to equitably move students forward. Additionally, schools must provide and protect instructional time for their teachers to do the work of providing this curriculum to their students. Second, challenging goals and effective feedback. High expectations are essential for improving student achievement. If you set a low bar, students will jump over it, but usually won't jump any higher than they must. Many more will rise to the occasion if you set a higher bar. Offering effective feedback to students is also a non-negotiable. Providing this feedback presumes that you are monitoring student progress and adjusting instruction accordingly. Third, parent and community involvement. This includes establishing mediums for communication such as home visits, a school website, parent access to digital classrooms, recorded phone messages, parent-teacher conferences, or norms for parents to communicate with teachers. It also includes parents and the community being a part of the day-to-day running of the school, such as volunteering in classrooms, guest lecturers, open house, or attending PTA or school site council meetings. Fourth, safe and orderly environment. Schools and their classrooms must have effective plans to keep students safe and preserve order on a campus. This topic has been given greater attention in recent decades with the prevalence of school shootings and a subsequent focus on lockdown procedures and active shooter drills. But a focus on student safety doesn't just mean physical safety, but a school must also maintain an atmosphere conducive to learning, which includes addressing student behavior. This suggests a productive school climate or positive school culture. If distractions are curtailed, students can go about the business of learning. Fifth and finally, collegiality and professionalism. Teachers interacting in a positive way to promote and support student learning is hugely important in schools. Moreover, teachers should be part of a shared vision, have shared goals, and be a collective group that learns together. Staff professionalism sets an example and sets a tone for the greater school climate. Action steps. Using the Marzano checklist, weigh in on the work you do. Do your students have access to all the necessary curriculum? Do you give your students challenging goals and effective feedback? Are parents and/or the community members involved in the learning? Do you provide a safe and orderly environment? Do you regularly model collegiality and professionalism in order to promote student learning? Furthermore, how could you promote change related to these concepts outside of your classroom, such as at a site or district level? Need a copy of all the Complete Teacher lessons on slides? Looking for an e-reader or physical copy of the Complete Teacher? Want to browse thousands of other top-rated engaging resources? Check out the links below.